What's up, everybody? Thank you for stopping by the channel. Today I am going to be giving you a walkthrough of all of the different things that you will need in order to get your t-shirt business up and running. We've already done the legal stuff. If you haven't watched those videos, go back and watch them. I'll link it in the card above. But we've gone through everything you need to do in order to make your t-shirt business legit. Now we're going to get into the fun stuff, which is all of the equipment, all of the items that you need in order to start making shirts. This is why we're here, right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it right after this intro. Alright guys, so the first thing that you'll want to probably get if you're going to be making your own t-shirts is going to be a cutter. And what I mean by cutter is you want to have something that will cut the vinyl that you're going to be putting onto the shirts. So this right here is a Cameo 4 Plus. There's a big debate on whether or not the Cameos or the Crickets are better machines. I chose this one because of certain features that the Cameo offers. Feel free to go look at my video. I'll put it up in the cards above as to why I actually like and selected the Cameo. I believe the Cameos are more. They cost more, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But do your research, see which one works best for you, whether it's cost or the features that they offer, because both of them come with different features. Alright, so moving on from that, you're going to need something to cut. And this will be what you'll be ordering. They will come into rolls like this. You can buy them in various different sizes. I buy them in the 15-inch because that's what fits on the Cameo Plus. And you can buy them in all different colors. Like this one is a bright pink. Let's see if I can, bright pink. I have, green, I have black. You can order pretty much any colors that you want in order to do that. So this will be the next thing that you need, and prices vary based on the size that you get, like the amount that you get. So you can see that. I get mine from Heat Transfer Warehouse. They're pretty good at as far as time and getting you the heat transfer vinyl. They're very timely. They do charge for shipping, but you can't get around that sometimes. And they offer a variety of colors. So love them for the HTV. Next thing you're going to want to get is something to weed out this vinyl. Now, I got this weed kit here for off of Amazon. I think it was less than $10 for sure. But the main things that I use are this, which will, basically cut a straight line. This will weed out your vinyl real good. And I use this to get like they're like tweezers, but to get little things out that this may not be able to get or grab. So you want to get a little kit like this just to make your life easier when you're weeding. And it'll just be helpful. The next thing you want to get is one of these things. If anybody watches Big Brando, I got this idea from him. It basically gives you a temperature read on your heat press so that you can know how hot the heat press is, because sometimes the temperature that's displayed on the temperature gauge for the heat press does not actually match what this thing says, and you want it to be the right temperature or the vinyl will not stick and it won't come out right. The next thing you want to get is the actual heat press, right? I got this heat press from Heat Press Nation, and I think it was maybe $500 or something like that. If you don't have the capital to invest in the heat press, then that's fine. Just go to Amazon or eBay, and they should have some for like 150 to 120 so that you can at least get started. So don't let the price hold you up. Just get something so that you can start pressing shirts, okay? This one does have the slide out drawer just because I didn't want my hands to be underneath the hot plate when I was laying the vinyl down. Another suggestion by Big Brando. I love his channel. So that's the heat press. The next thing that you're gonna need or wanna get is one of these little shirt center things. I forget what the actual name of them is, but I got a pack of these for different sizes on Amazon. Everything comes from Amazon, right? From Amazon, and I believe it was under $10 again. Most of the things that I bought were like under $10. So get one of these because you're gonna wanna make sure everything is centered, or you know, it'll be crooked, it could be anything, and it won't look right on the shirt. So I do advise getting one of these until you get used to putting stuff on the shirt. I still use it to this day, and it's just helpful. It's just helpful. Another thing you want to get is one of these Teflon sheets. So most of the time when I'm pressing it down, I don't put this on initially, but when I go to press it for a second time just to make sure everything is good to go, I will use this sheet to put it down so it doesn't hurt the image. So I would advise getting one of these. Again, Amazon, I think it was like maybe $7 for a pack of 3. You honestly only need one. I've been using this one since I started, so you only really need one. I don't know if they sell them in just a single sheet, but just get you one. The next thing you're gonna need to get is the t-shirts. So right here I have just a Gildan soft style t-shirt. You're gonna want to get some of those, and you can get them in a variety of colors. Depending on where you get them will depend on the cost. If you're buying through a wholesaler versus one of those sites like Jiffy Shirts or blanktshirts.com or something like that, the prices will vary. What I did do is I went through and I ordered a whole bunch of different types of shirts. Like I did a little research online with YouTube to see, you know, what people were saying. And from there, I decided which one. I ordered all those shirts and I was like, okay, I like this one. I did wash test on everything just to make sure what I'm giving the people that are buying these shirts, I'm giving them a quality product. So I advise you to do your research on your shirts, but that is one thing that you'll definitely need is t-shirts if you're doing a t-shirt thing. Hoodies if you're doing the hoodie thing, but you will need something to put all of that HTV on. The next thing you're gonna need is a label printer. Now, I got this label printer from, you've guessed it, Amazon. Amazon, I think it was like $200. They do have cheaper ones, but I do advise you to get a printer because it's just gonna make your life easier when you're printing labels, especially if you're doing like Etsy or Shopify, something of that nature, even pirate ship. So the labels are just easy. It comes with a pack of labels, but I think it's only like 50, but you can easily order again from our favorite place, Amazon. This is no plug, I get no money from them. But you can get a huge pack from Amazon once that 50 runs out. This will run you about $200, I believe. I believe it's like $199, which is $200. So I advise you to get one of these. I believe the other brand that they say is a pretty good, but I ended up going with this one, was Dynamo. I believe that's the name of it, but this is a Rollo printer. So get one of these. The next thing that you're gonna wanna get is the poly bags. So this poly bag will be for the shirt to go into so that it's protected, like so. These come in packs of 100, and I believe it may have been under $20 for the pack of 100. You can buy these in all different types of sizes. So depending on what you're packaging, if you're packaging t-shirts or hoodies, you can just measure everything out and then order accordingly to the size that you need. Depending on how you fold these, like if you're folding them like this but a little tighter and neater, you could probably get 2 shirts in here depending on the size. As far as like a hoodie's not gonna fit in this. So if you're doing hoodies, then you're gonna need to get something a little better, a little bigger, I should say, not better, in order to accommodate the hoodie. Now moving on to the actual mailers, the poly mailers. Again, these come in packs of 100, and yes, I'm gonna say it again, I got this from Amazon. I believe the pack of 100, and it's nothing on either side. The pack of 100, I believe, is definitely like under $20, and both of these have the seal. You just rip that little piece off and close it, and it seals itself. Just like for this right here, you rip that off and it will seal itself. So that is pretty much everything. Alright guys, if you've made it this far through the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It does help my channel. If you like the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have taken you through the full journey of what it is that you need in order to start pressing your t-shirts, if that's the way that you choose to do it. If you have any questions about anything that was in this video, feel free to leave a comment below. I will link pretty much everything that you saw in this video in the description box. I do not get any affiliate monies or funds from it, so feel free to go ahead and, you know, click on those links. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Until the next one, guys, keep moving with time and time.